Hello everyone and welcome back. My name's dustinkreis and I just got done not a couple hours ago filming part 3 of my Drinking with Dustin Stout Trilogy video, which will probably go up after this because I'm much more excited about putting this video up than I am about that video. And I talked about how my Ni no Kuni Wizard Edition had not yet arrived. Unbeknownst to me, and in sort of a kind of a thing where doing the right thing often pays off, I went outside to shovel the walk because we just got a ton of snow. And, just looking out on the porch, I happened to notice a box. But a box not where the postman usually leaves it. Usually my boxes are right in front of the door. This time, probably because it was snowing today, they put it around the corner from my door because my front door kind of juts out onto the porch a little bit. And I didn't look there. So going out and shoveling the walk allowed me to see the fact that I got this. Which it says Namco on it, so it's got to be the Ni no Kuni Wizard Edition. So without further ado, let's go ahead and unbox this. Now, I just talked to my that Drinking with Dustin video about how this hadn't arrived yet. But, yeah, there's your reason why. Because I wasn't smart enough to look around the corner. So I'm just opening the packing box here. So, and here we go. Now, I know there's going to be a ton of these out there. But you have to admit that watching somebody else do this is not watching me do it. So here we go, right there, big, huge, beautiful box. I love how it's just very stark white. This is something that I often really find myself wanting in video game cases. For some reason, American companies think that they have to put like this horrific box art on these games to sell this. Whereas Europe and Japan seems to get the case in point, Final Fantasy. Over here in America, I have not liked a Final Fantasy cover in years. It hadn't been until Final Fantasy 13-2 that I actually liked the special edition. Let me point that out, the special edition, that I actually liked the cover. Europe gets these wonderful stark white cases with nothing but the Final Fantasy logo. And this just screams class. I mean, a nice white background with the Ni no Kuni, embossed logo there. This is just gorgeous. On the sides here you have Ni no Kuni. Of course up top you have the logo as well, and on the side you have everything you're going to get in this package, which unfortunately this is sold out. And I just watched Johnny Millennium's video this morning where he talked about these things are going for like $400 on eBay, and no way am I parting with this thing. I have been looking forward to this game for 2011, yeah, it's been years. I have just been so stoked for this. But you get the big Wizard Edition book, you get a plushie, just all sorts of stuff. I'm not even going to talk about this stuff because I'm going to show you. On the back here, gorgeous art. I love the fact that it's not like this. Normally, this kind of crap would be on the back here. And I love that the back is just this beautiful art. The box is in pretty good condition. There's a little bit of a nick here, but the rest of the corners are all sharp. Man, I can't wait to open this up. So without further ado, let's cut here and let's go right to unboxing this thing. Okay guys, here it is, the Ni no Kuni Wizard Edition, and the first thing I want to point out to you guys is that the box does open up to reveal the book and the plushie you get with it. So, and it also has this gorgeous, gorgeous art here on the inside. So that is a wonderful, wonderful addition to this set. But I thought maybe this is how it was going to open up to begin with, and I was like, oh, fantastic. I want to deal with bent corners or anything. But unfortunately, it's just for display purposes. In order to open it up, you have to do the old-fashioned trick of sticking a knife in there and hoping to God that you don't bend a corner. So, come on, come on, come on, come on then. There we go. All right, so we got it open up there. Going to try to keep this as nice as possible. First things first, let's just go ahead and pull this out. you do get a musical selection CD. And let's see here. Looks like 2 tracks. These better be long-ass tracks. I don't know. Maybe I might look into this more, and I might keep this sealed. And I might go and look for a full soundtrack on like Play Asia or something, depending on how great the music is. But, you know, I guess it's nice that you do get a CD, but I was really hoping for more than just 2 tracks. I hope that's not... they better be like 20 minutes apiece. So there's that. Let's go ahead and pull this out. Here's the game. You do get a full normal looking retail copy of the game. I'm not going to go ahead and open it because we all know what the manual looks like, and you know, maybe it might not even have a nope, it does have a manual. I can see it down inside there, and it looks kind of like a thick one. So yeah, maybe at the end of this I'll open it up and we'll take a look at the manual. And let's go ahead and go in here and pull out the plushie. Now I can't remember off the top of my head the name of this character, but this is a really nice plushie. I will probably keep it in the box to keep dust and crap off of it, but the stitching is very nice, very firm, you know, stuffing. Yeah, very nice little figure. Try to keep the box really nice. What we got here? Here we have the coin, and you better believe that that's going to stay on that card. That is not coming out of there. There's no reason for me to get that out of there. Just going to keep this, you know, as nice looking as possible. So, let's see what it says. Wizard's coin. So there you go. I don't know what's on the back of it. I'm sure there's some other unboxings out there where they open this up. But for me, I don't really see the point in opening this up, so I'm not going to. And then finally, which my friend Steven, the Laggy Gamer, we were talking about, he is so jealous of this book. And I can't wait to dive into this. He says he's going to spend big money if the one ever comes up on eBay. So if you're planning on selling this book, which this is just gorgeous. Oh my God. You know, you have one seller out there who's really looking forward to this, but this cover is fully embossed, and I don't know if it's picking up on the camera there. The spine, fully embossed. The back, I mean, just look how it catches the light. Gorgeous piece. This is worth the set alone. So let's go ahead and open up here and just kind of take a brief look. I'm sure there's going to be some people out there that go through this entire book. But, you know, I just want to do like a brief little... Oh my God, this thing. Wow. Yeah, I regret this purchase in like, not in the slightest. This is fantastic. Good Lord. If you guys want, I'll tell you what, I did this way back in the day with a Lunar strategy guide. If you guys want me to go through this page by page, I'll see about making that kind of a video. But that is worth the price of admission alone. So let's go ahead and set that down here. I'm going to set down because my thighs are already burning from standing like that. Let's go ahead and open the game up. And, oh, I have been waiting for this game for so long. So let's go ahead, open it up there. Beautiful, wow, that is beautiful artwork on that disc. I don't know how well it's picking up, but just great artwork. Oh, shit. Well, I'm going to have to go figure out, yeah, I'm going to have to go use this code before I upload that. Anyway, here's the game's manual, full color. How about that, guys? In this time, oh, even stuff from the creators. That's nice. In this time where manuals are literally just a slip of paper, how about that for a full color manual? And then if we take the disc out, look at that artwork. I mean, this is, without a doubt, probably, if I think about it, so far, this is my highest profile release for the year. And until like we get a confirmation that Xenoblade 2, or whatever that game is that Monolith Soft showed off for the Wii U, this will probably remain my my most anticipated release of the year. So anyway, guys, that is it. The Ni no Kuni Wizard Edition. Like I said, there's going to be tons of these unboxed. Well, maybe not tons. But a lot of these unboxing videos out there, so if I didn't show off anything that you want to see in more detail, I'm sure someone else will. But I am so stoked to have this, so I'm going to get off here, go download this code before someone else steals it, and yeah. So thanks guys for watching, take care, I'll see you next time. Okay, so as you guys can see, here we are back again, even though I've said goodbye to you guys. Forgot completely about these. Looked down in the box and said, oh shit, there's more stuff? No way! These are art cards, and luckily this kind of packaging I can't open and reseal, so I can pull these out and show you guys. But yeah, just a wealth of stuff, and for all you guys out there who Namco canceled this on you guys, or you just forgot about pre-ordering it, I'm so sorry for you. It's not, I don't really think it's Namco's fault. There is a third party that deals with the shipments, and I think they're the ones to blame. But if you guys, any of you guys missed out on this for whatever reason, I do feel really bad for you guys. I'm so sorry that you guys missed out on this. But let's go ahead and take a look at these cards here. And just gorgeous, like, watercolor art. The back of every one has the Ni no Kuni Wrath of the White Witch on it, so. But just gorgeous. Hopefully this is picking up. I'm setting down from the camera, so I can't really, you know, tell if it's in frame or not. I think it is, but wow. Just fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Aside from all the shipping woes, you know, the actual product itself is just knocked out of the park. So there are the art cards. I'm going to put these back in the little envelope they came in and store them away, and probably never bring them back out, very rarely to take a look at them, but fantastic stuff. So again guys, thanks for watching, take care, I'll see you next time. Haha! Tricked you guys again. This is getting to be like Lord of the Rings with all the different endings. Decided again that, you know what, I'm just going to go through this book. Who cares? I got the time. And yeah, so let's go ahead and take a look at the Ni no Kuni Wizard Edition book. And hopefully Namco Bandai doesn't you know, slight my channel like Sega would. So let's go ahead and get up close here and just look through this thing. And I'm going to try to... look, this might go out of frame, maybe, because I'm actually not going to be looking through the lens. I'm going to be looking at it myself, because this is the first time I'm looking at it. But, wow. I'm just looking at this, and this is just a gorgeous, gorgeous piece. Man. And to think that this was only $100, there is no way I was ever going to miss out on that. And yes, you are hearing Duncan flap his ears in the background in excitement because he knows how much this has meant to me. But, man, drawing runes, casting spells, very, very in-depth. Like, you have your, of course your manual is probably going to explain to you all this stuff, but it's really awesome to just have all of this. And while it's, well, yeah, it is in full color because, you know, these things up here, really detailed, just really detailed art. I'm going to kind of go through the runes here pretty quick. But, and, like, even the little pieces of art down here are just astounding. What this really reminds me of is, like, a Dungeons & Dragons, you know, like, a manual or something. Just really detailed. More stuff than what you really need. God, this just makes me salivate for this game. Just looking at this and looking at all this stuff. I know a lot of people out there are just saying it's just an amazing game. Ooh, a black page. That must mean this is a dark spell. I'm going to kind of just go through this pretty quickly because ooh. Big X through this. Defy the sacred runes of nature and resurrect the dead. Well, we all know the storyline reason why this would be crossed out and why we shouldn't use this spell, but alchemy. God, I mean, just look at this. Oh my God, this is... Why can't more companies... I mean, I know why more companies can't do this, but... This is something I would expect from like Xseed or Working Designs back in the day, and the fact that like Namco Bandai did this is just astounding. It reminds me of this old manual I have for Dragon Quest that has like a, you know, it's like a walkthrough type thing. Oh, my back's already starting to kill me. But yeah, it goes through all the items. Chapter 3. Well, oh, alchemy. So here we go with the swords, which if I was a kid, like that Dragon Quest manual, which it was the Explorer's Handbook is what it was called, and I don't know if it came with Nintendo Power when they handed out the carts, or if it was actually in the box when you got the thing. But I pored over that and just looked at those weapons over and over again. And if I was a kid, man, I'd be looking at these swords and this armor and just all this stuff and just like, you know, dreaming up going out and fighting dragons and things like that. I had a really overactive imagination as a kid, and in some respects I still do. I still like to think about these things, and it never really left me since childhood. But wow, all of this artwork, and we're only that far through the book, and we still have that far to go, and I'm already 4 minutes in. So, but I know a lot of you guys out there are missing out on this. And I just wanted you to, I don't want to rub it in your face, like, oh, look, I have it. I want you to be able to experience it at least a little bit, because, you know, as soon as I knew this was going on sale, I jumped on it, and I know a lot of people out there are really, really hurting. One, for not getting it, and two, because the company that's shipping this stuff out for Namco is really, really fucked everything up. And what was really an awesome release has been turned into sort of this situation for the gnashing of teeth and pulling of hair. So here we go with the bestiary and the familiars. $150. Oh god, how many pages is it? About 335 pages. I mean, I might have to speed this up because sitting in this position is not really comfortable. Oh, everyone's like, oh no, he's going to flip through it. Don't flip through it. Oh boy. I do it for you guys. That's pretty awesome looking. I mean, I have literally been keeping away from anything about this game. I just knew that I wanted it because it was Studio Ghibli and Level 5. And anything other... Oh, that's kind of creepy. Anything other than that, I have been just avoiding anything about this game. Because I don't want any spoilers. I don't want to know... I mean, I know kind of what the story... like, what the introductory part of the story is. You know, with what happens to the main character and things like that. But where it goes from there, I've completely avoided everything. Because I want this just to be the most amazing experience. Oh, that's... Wow. The Wizard Wars. That's a fun picture. Let's get real close and get some detail on that. Unfortunately, the tripod is right there, so I can't really... I can do that. Oh, stretch the back, Dustin. You wouldn't think sitting here Indian style around the tripod holding this book would be really painful on your back, but... Like I said, it's all for you guys. Just amazing artwork. I mean, I know there's so much crap out there with what's happened with this, but I really hope this is a huge hit for Namco, because, I mean, we really need something to just jumpstart the love of RPGs again. We need another Final Fantasy VII to just drive that genre back into overdrive. I think first-person shooters have had their time in the sun, and, you know, mobile sort of casual gaming had its moment. It's time to get back to hardcore RPGs, and I think that this game has just the ability to do that. It just has sort of universal appeal, I think. More so than like a Xenoblade or another Final Fantasy. I think this really has some universal appeal. First Tale, The Cowardly Prince and the Lion. So we actually have some story stuff in here. Ooh. 12 Tales of Wonder. So we'll actually be able to go through this pretty quick. There is some beautiful black and white art that really reminds me of like the Chronicle of... Can't talk anymore. Been doing too many of these videos. The Chronicles of Narnia books. How they'd have like a little bit of artwork at the beginning of each chapter. Really beautiful, detailed stuff. I don't know if this stuff is... I don't know if these tales are told to you like in the storyline. So I probably won't read them until... Well, that's a fun thing. I probably won't read them until like maybe we get around to it in the game, because I don't want to spoil anything. And even like looking at these pages, I've been very just kind of mildly, you know, blowing my eyes over them. It's getting kind of hard because I'm getting towards the... Oh, there's a fun one. Getting towards the end of the book, so it's kind of hard to hold the book and turn the pages at the same time. And wouldn't it just be the shit if I just was doing this and I ripped a page? Oh my god. Oh, now there we go. Now this is something else I would pour over. I love looking at maps. And like Google Earth and anything like that. For some reason, I love making maps. And even as a kid, after playing like Dragon Warrior and Final Fantasy, I would often, like in my free time at school, I would just sit there and draw maps of like worlds that never were, you know. It's really amazing how RPGs have really affected my life in such a way. Like, one day, one of my big goals is to sit down and just make like the most awesome Dungeons and Dragons campaign ever. My friends, we really like sitting around and kind of creating worlds, so that's something I always want to do, is just really sit down and make a really detailed world for Dungeons and Dragons. So, anyway guys, we are getting to the end. And I can't say enough about this book. Ada can't say enough about this book either. Just fantastic. And I am so glad that, one, they didn't cancel my order, and two, finally it's here. So I'm going to go upstairs, finish this episode of Doctor Who that I'm watching, and then I'm coming downstairs and throwing this fucker in, because it's time to do it. So anyway, guys... Once again, this is the real ending of the video, unless I can think of something else. Hopefully not. So thanks for watching. Take care. I'll see you next time.